Hello everybody, it's MAGMA and I'm here with a brand new old 2009 LEGO Star Wars set review for you guys. Today, for the 10th anniversary of LEGO Star Wars, LEGO released this set. It is called the Battle of Endor. It is set 8038. It comes with 890 pieces, 12 minifigures, and it used to retail for exactly $100 in the US and in Europe. The ages are 9 through 14, and it is a classic LEGO Star Wars set. So obviously, taking a look, the components of this set are 2 speeder bikes, which we haven't really seen before, because these were the new generation at the time. It was the first time we saw these speeder bikes for a while. There was a Catapult included in the set, which was obviously a new design, and it's much better than the newer one in the Ewok village. There is that weird thing that Wicked flies on, which flies, I guess. It comes with an ATST. Now, it's not the best version of the ATST, it's probably the worst, but it does come with an extra ATST. And obviously it comes with the bunker, and the bunker has a lot of playability, a lot of fun features, and just a lot of overall use, which is great. The 12 minifigures are amazing. They include 2 Rebel Commandos. Let's check out the name of the Ewoks. Then there's Wicket, which as always comes with its orange outfit. There's Paplu, which we haven't really seen before. Chief Chirpa, which again we haven't really seen before. These Ewoks, these were the first time we saw these guys. There's 2 Scout Troopers, which are included. These are the regular versions. They don't have the head or any of the extra printing. Chewbacca was included. It's the same Chewbacca we've had for quite a few years now, so nothing special. This was the new version of R2-D2, which at the time was, wow. A lot of people actually got this set for the new version of R2-D2, which was the first time they made changes on him. And he looks, I think, a bit better like that. Then there's Han Solo, which as always, nothing changes on him. And then there's Princess Leia, which she is an exclusive minifigure to this set, with the blue pants and the torso printing with all the camouflage and stuff. And finally, there is a, what's this guy called? An Imperial Trooper. And that's probably one of my favorite minifigures of this set, because just because I love the minifigure in general, its use, and when we see it in Star Wars. But it's a great minifigure to have because we do see quite a lot of these on Endor. But that's actually it for all the minifigures and components of this set. We'll go ahead and take a look at the fun features of the bunker, the ATST, the catapult, and so on. Let's go. Alright, so here is the bunker, and there is no disagreeing that without all the other components of the set, it does look kind of plain. There are some pretty cool fun features. Now if we go ahead and we can actually open this bunker up like so, pulling these parts out. And you know, you can have some different looks at your bunker, some different perspectives and so on. And all these panels here, all these like panels that you see that are repetitive, they all come out, so you can go ahead and modify that. But that closes right back in. So yeah. Now as you can see here on the sides, you got these 2 panels right here, and you have these 2 panels right here. These 2 things, as you can see, they're kind of up. That means that they are armed, and you can go ahead and flick them like so. And it simulates the explosion. Theoretically, all these panels come out flying and so on. But my mechanism's getting a bit old. So what we're going to do is actually give it another shot, because this is the main fun feature of the bunker. It's not the one that you will be using the most, but you will be definitely having a lot of fun with this, trust me. When you know how to use this, when you build this mechanism correctly, which I didn't for the first year, you don't really know how it works. But then when you just go like this, it's a lot of fun. So there we go, we just exploded the bunker. But we'll go ahead and take a look at the inside of the bunker right now. Alright, so as we can see here in the inside, we have the generators. So this is actually the generators. And when we close it back in like so, it looks a bit more like so, like in the movie. But we're gonna go ahead and try to keep it open as possible to have as much good visual effect. So both these sides are mirrored. As you can see, there's a clip here, clip here. Those are actually for blasters, so we can actually put some blasters and so on. They tell us to put the blasters, but then you put them on the minifigure, obviously. Control panel and these. As I mentioned before, these panels here come out, and that's for all of them. That's the way it's built, but you can have fun with that in your own way. Here on the other side, it is the exact same one, and you can close it back like so, or open it up. Now, if we take a look from a sideways perspective, we can see that there's actually some computers there. Actually, you know what, I'll just... yeah, you can just attach it. And so he fits perfectly right there. Now, going ahead and having a better look at these, we have some action on the doors here, and what you want to do is obviously use these little pins to pull the doors out and back in. So you can have some fun with that, and it actually looks pretty darn cool, because if I switch the set on this other side, the camera down here, and open it up from behind, it looks pretty darn cool, because the doors look nice. But then other than that 360 view that you guys just had of the set, that's all there is to this bunker. It's just mainly fun features and playability. There's nothing more. But that's what makes this bunker so fun. Alright, so taking a look at the fun features of the ATST. This ATST is very simple, as you can see. It has some... look at the legs. Honestly, when LEGO designed the head, they did a pretty good job. But then when they were on the legs, really they did such a bad job. The legs can actually touch themselves. So yeah. So the method for walking this ATST here on the back is you have this thing, and it's supposed to simulate the action of the ATST walking, but it looks very, very ridiculous, as you can see. It looks like it's sprinting. So it's very useless, but other than that, when we get to the head can actually turn like so. It can actually turn 360 if it has a good grip on it. But you can, you can really mess it up. Here on the side we have a flick fire missile, as you can see, your favorite. Yeah, pretty lame. But it is included, so you do get a flick fire missile. You have this turret right here, which goes, well, this gun that goes up and down, kind of like the old one. And here on the side we have this gun which goes up and down, but it does not shoot. I do enjoy the looks of the ATST, and for the most part it's fun. There's this first hatch that you can open up, and this is typically the kind of hatch that you would open up if you want to have some good angles, like say you want to have Chewbacca, like so. Yeah, you could have Chewbacca looking good, but then you can open up the entire thing if you guys have big hands like I do. And here in the inside you have, or you should have, a seat. And it's kind of dark, sorry, it's very hard to show, I guess. But there's a seat, and you can go ahead and seat every single minifigure except Chewbacca. So Chewbacca is actually the figure shown on the package to be in the ATST, but it cannot fit on the seat. But there is a one-person seat. There's no panels, unfortunately. It's very cramped inside, but there is no space for a minifigure. Definitely right now we're by the end of 2016, so 2017 has shown us the Rogue One ATST images, which look pretty promising actually. And compared to this one, that's nothing. That one is a $50 set, and this is I wouldn't even say $15 set. But yeah, but you do get an ATST, and if you guys are making up your Endor, getting an extra ATST is definitely a lot of fun. 2 speeder bikes in this set are included, as you can see. They are both the identical build with the Scout Troopers on them, so we can take them off and on. I think you guys know how these speeder bikes work. I don't think I need to go too much in depth. You got these little levers. like so, that, you know, they go like this, but yeah, what you see is what you get with this speeder bike. But there are a lot of fun. There is a lot of fun to take out of these, and you do get 2 of them, so you can really have some scout troopers, you know, watching out in the trees, or you could have the Ewoks who just go along and steal them and so on. But there are 2 speeder bikes included in this set, and they are a very good build. Alright, so here we have the Catapult included in this set, and as you can see, it's a great build. It looks great. Very similar to the one in the movie, and this is the best of the 3 catapults that LEGO has ever released for the Ewoks. There's a bow and a spear on the set. I take them off because I use them for my Ewoks, and you guys should probably do the same. But when we get to the catapult, there are 2 ways of actually making this function, and there are 2 extra rocks compared to the one given. Obviously there's this great lever that you can push like so, and it will shoot out very good. And then you can use these little levers, which are a little bit, they're less effective in distance, but they work just as well. Every time we'll push this, it shoots out so strong and with such a wide, as you can see, wide range that you will not be able to see the rock fly off. So that was probably the lamest shot that I've ever done, and you guys had a hard time seeing it. But other than that, the catapult is great. It's actually built on 3 of these little green plates and so on. Definitely a great asset to the set, and it fits in very well with your Battle of Endor. And last but not least, or actually last and least, is this little Ewok thing, I guess. And I don't really like this. I honestly don't. But it's here. You do get this in the set. I don't think it works well. It definitely has a nice transparent thing so that you can leave it and never touch it again, but it is included in the set, and here's how it works. This is the first part, and these are actually the extra rocks to be thrown off. Then what you need to do is go ahead and get your Ewok, which in this case is Wicket, and he will have to grab onto these 2 things. So you will make him grab those 2 things, like so, and then you will put his feet on this stand, and that is actually it. And this can actually, I mean, it has a bit of mobility, but that's just the design. The only fun feature is that you can remove this Lego arm, and supposedly, you know, it drops rocks just like in the movie it does on the ATST, so you can go ahead and have fun with that. But other than that, that's it. This is actually some, this is not Lego, it's, as you can see, I don't even know how to call this. But it's not paper, it is of good texture. I don't really know, it's cloth, there you go. But actually that's all it for the flyer. There's no more, there's nothing else to say about it. It's included in the set, and it's kind of there for you guys if you want it, but there isn't much to it anyways. So to go ahead and end off with some final thoughts on this set, this is definitely one of the coolest Lego Star Wars sets there are out there. Not because it's the 10th anniversary of the Lego Star Wars promotional set, but it's actually because this set is just, there's so much playability. You could spend hours creating, I mean, you could get all the small battle packs, you could get all the smaller sets and make a giant Endor scene like I have done. I got this with the Ewok village, like I did a combo which looks great, and obviously not a lot of people can do that, but you can definitely get this set and have infinity playability out of it. I remember this as a kid. It was not like my favorite set because I had like cooler ships, and this was not like my favorite, but as a set that I played with, I had this as part of the first sets that I had, and this has always been one of the most fun sets that I would always play with. The ATST, it's always fun. to get one more, and it's not that bad as much as people complain. I do agree that the legs look terrible and so on, but other than that, it is a great set, and the minifigure selection is just amazing. So that's going to go ahead and conclude this LEGO Star Wars review. Please leave a comment if you guys enjoyed the review, and don't forget to subscribe if you want more of these LEGO Star Wars reviews of old LEGO Star Wars sets. Thanks for watching. This has been the MAGMA channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.